Hey, I'm Cyrus the Human Virus, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I can't tell you how excited I am to finally be starting this channel. I've been meaning to do this for years, and to finally be sitting down and film my first intro, my first video. I'm already like, I can feel the tears coming. I'm joking, I'm just being dramatic. Anyway, definitely make sure to subscribe if you like makeup or creativity. And today, we are going to be transforming into Gooliope Jellington. She is going to be continuing my Monster High series, of course, so I'm going to have the big-ass eye illusion. Let me tell you a bit about this character. So, I love a good pink skin moment. So, she has dripping pink skin. She's made out of jelly or something. So, I made an Sfx concoction to make my face look like it's dripping. And I'll get into how to make Sfx gelatin. And that is a whole other story. I literally had to go to 7 places to find gelatin. Like, you think it wouldn't be that hard to find gelatin. Anyway, she has toxic symbols in her eyes. It's pretty cool. She's like 13 feet. Like, that is tall, Miss Mama. Circus chick to freak. And I am very excited to get into it. But before we do, I want to show you guys a couple of things that I made in preparation. Originally, I made these lashes for a Draculaura look. But like, that's literally so basic. Like, if I'm going to do Monster High, Draculaura is like the first thing people think of. Then I made a face chart and one of the beads fell off. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get straight on into painting my face pink. Oh, this makeup literally took me 2 minutes. This is like the most basic makeup I could do. Just saying. Okay, let's get into it. I'm just gonna start by prepping my skin. This is the NYX Honey Me Up primer. I really want to make sure my skin is like hydrated. With the amount of powder and colors I'm putting on my face, I just want to retain as much moisture as I can. Then I'm taking Benefit Porefessional to fill in all those pores. And this is the hydrating version, by the way. I'll start by placing some white on my face. So I really want to retain that lightness. I don't want it to look like a flaming hot Cheeto. If it's me, that's fine. Hot pink Cheeto. Also, this white will just help blend out the other colors as well, make them a bit lighter. Because I'm not trying to make my face white, I just don't want it to be hot pink everywhere. Then I'm taking some of this coral shade. I just got this palette off of Amazon, by the way. It's basically a dupe for, I believe it's the Makeup Forever cream color flash palette. This coral shade plus the white is making a nice light pink. Dipping into a hot pink that is vibrant. Last couple ones I did sort of looked like a mask, and I'm not really mad at that. I don't really feel like there's much point painting my neck and my ears. Oop, I guess my hair is gonna be pink. By the way, what color should I dye my hair? I am contemplating that. My arm literally hurt by the time I was done blending everything. This was a long process, but very necessary and worth it. So I'm pretty much done. I say that as I'm like blending some more. And I found what really worked well is I'm using 2 consistencies of sponges. This one's a lot more hard and this one's a lot more fluffy. And the one that's more squishy is a lot better to blend it out. And I didn't even worry about nose contour. I've done that with cream contour before, and I just find it's a lot easier to do with eyeshadow over top. I'm just stamping this on, not too hard because I don't want to move any of the product underneath. And then I'm getting a slightly lighter color, lightly going over that until it is pretty much seamlessly blended. When I'm setting cream colors, I want to make sure I have a lot on my brush or whatever I'm using to apply it. I'm gonna get a foundation brush. Your brush isn't like completely coated. I don't like tap off the excess or anything. Then you can get the color on your brush, and that is not fun, especially if you go in a day or 2 later and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna blend my foundation out. Oh my god, that's yellow! Like, that's happened to me before, and you know, green foundation can be a look, but if you're not expecting it, that can definitely really throw you off. Tapping, not dragging by any means. You can definitely tell that this is sort of dulling down the color a little bit and completely mattifying it. Making my nose look absolutely snatched. Done the nose contour, which is like pretty subtle for me, and I don't know why, but I just remembered part of my dream last night. My grandma got eaten by a polar bear, and she was wearing full pink camo. I have no explanation. Anyway, I just used the Huda Beauty Neon Orange palette. I've used it a lot. As you can see, nose contour, just use this Morphe M432 brush just to like really make that line. If you can see, it's pretty pointed, and I think it would be time to start on the eyes. The name of the shade is called Love Overdose, and I just kind of went for it. I did my brows. I used NYX Vivid Brights cream liner. It's pretty thick. It made me sort of just work really slowly. And this color is like so full coverage that even though there isn't that much difference between the brow and the face, like you can tell there's a difference. I'm carving out the brows using Colourpop No Filter Concealer in white. I sketched out the eyes using my favorite Hyper Easy Maybelline brush tip liner. It's like, this one is destroyed because I've gone through so many of them, but these little squiggly things were not that easy. To be honest, they were a lot harder than I thought they were gonna be. They sort of look like they were just like free-flowing and really easy to draw, but to make that kind of thing symmetrical, that I tried to make it more downwards instead of inwards. That shape sort of like mimicked the doll more. I put some yellow under the brow here from the same Huda palette I used to contour my face. I'm gonna go in with some Morphe white concealer in these little areas and also all over my lid and start filling this stuff in. Using a pretty detailed paintbrush, I just painted on that concealer and then started packing on some of those shades from the Huda palette and also Colourpop's Single Shadow and Ooh. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished the eyeshadow on both sides. I put a little bit more like orange down here and I adjusted my white balance so you can see a little bit closer to what I'm seeing. I'm ready to start on my eye illusion. I'm digging it. And also, I wasn't really sure I was going to connect the bottom and the top, and I sort of like what I did there. I just kind of improvised. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry if the audio is shit. It's really hot in my room. Hopefully, it won't be as hot when I'm filming next time, but yeah, I would literally be sweating this makeup off if I didn't have a fan. I painted on the new eyeball with some white cream color on a paintbrush, set that all with translucent setting powder, then mixed a blue to make the new iris with more cream color, set that with translucent setting powder, put eyeshadow over top of that, and painted the toxic symbols in white eyeliner. Layering white concealer and eyeshadow. I finally finished the majority of the eyes. I'm so excited to put the lashes on and glue on all the beads. Like, I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to paint them on that tiny. These are literally so tiny. I painted these on using a tiny paintbrush and water-activated face paint. So I can finally start putting on the beads. I'm so excited for this part. I'm just getting some Duo Lash Glue and starting with little bead number 1. It's kind of cute though. Little bead number 2. Two big beads and then finish up the rest of them on time lapse. That's the general pattern I'm going for. I pretty much glued each bead on individually, alternating between small beads and the little loops, I guess, and big beads in between them. I cut up a couple old lashes and glued those pieces on individually and put strings of beads in between those sections. I didn't really explain what I was doing for the lips as I was doing it because it was extremely spontaneous. I just lined them using retractable eyeliners from NYX, the orange one and the yellow one from their Pride collection. Then I blended those out more with some various liquid lipsticks and even eyeshadows, and I'm pretty pleased with the end results. I'm happy I was able to incorporate more golden yellow tones from her hair color. This is the finished look, well, minus Sfx, but this is the finished glam all complete. These lashes are giving me everything I wanted and more. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on how I got these beautiful rhinestones. I think they just suit this look perfectly. I've surprisingly never glued beads on my face before, but I like how they turned out. Besides for the irises kind of looking like records instead of half a toxic symbol, I don't really know what I expected it to look like. I wanted the lips to be really diffused, especially because the eyebrows weren't that bold. I love a good pink highlight, or even a vibrant highlight, but I figured there's so much going on with this look already. These lashes are giving me enough bling that I don't even need highlight. My skin is interesting enough that I don't even need sparkle. This is mostly an all matte look. I don't even put gloss on my lips. I know it doesn't need anything else, but I literally went to 7 stores looking for gelatin, so there's no way I'm not gonna use it. Now that my face is powdered, let's do another montage. And here's how I made gelatin for the Sfx Drips. The recipe uses ratios. So 2 parts gelatin, which you can find at grocery stores, 2 parts water, mixed together, and 1 part glycerin, which I found at a craft store for cake decorating. Microwaved that for 7 seconds and it should be fairly liquidy. I colored and scented it to my desire, and I just let it set in an ice cube tray. It dissolves in water and is reusable. This is gonna set pretty soon, so I got it already. Putting it in a syringe. That was a bit more liquidy than I was expecting. I guess we'll just go with it. This is already less liquidy than it was when I first started squirting it. It's going everywhere. I'm literally having way too much fun with this. I'm just tilting my head back so it doesn't drip all the way down my face. My hair is like in it. I'm glad this is not latex. Oh my god, if this was latex, I would be done for. I feel like a melting candle. Okay, if Gooliope gets really hot, does she start melting? God, would she like dissolve in water like the Wicked Witch of the West? I have too many questions now. Imagine the Wicked Witch of the West, except she's all pink, made out of jelly, and she's 13 feet tall. But literally fell all my eyelash. I'm not even pushing it out, it just keeps dripping. I feel so sticky. I feel like I'm putting jello all over my face. Let's put a shot glass full of jelly onto my head. This feels so weird. I know the drips are more vibrant than my actual face, and they're a bit more orange toned. It's 20 to 3 in the morning, I'm exhausted. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Like this video, comment if you want, and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. Thanks for watching, and have a lovely day. Rest of your day, or whatever time of day it is. Also, can we just talk about how my shirt is literally perfect for this look? It's literally perfect. Perfect. Okay.